sort of got started several years ago, it was really a noble cause in the sense that, as the acronym Cewa indicates, CEWA, it's clean energy and water for all. And so we realized the solar energy that we are all, blessed with from our sun can be a great benefit to a lot of people that don't quite have access to energy, particularly sub-Saharan Africa or India or China. One way that I could say that is a Sanskrit prayer that is used by a lot of people, particularly in India. It goes something like this: Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu. What it's saying is, at the end of the day, I want the welfare of all the people. It's not just me, me, me. It's not just trying to make myself better, which is great, but we also want to be thinking out, for a broader vision of things, a broader nation or broader planet and so on. So this is really about changing the world and helping the world, and at the same time trying to do it in a commercially competitive environment. Locally, this does have significant importance in the sense that we are a Pennsylvania company, and of course we intend to manufacture in and around here and in the United States, which means jobs. We really got started on what we call solar thermal energy collection, and the way that works is, so we know the sun is hot, and many of you probably played with little lenses where you try to burn the bug. Okay, that's the same principle. We're trying to concentrate the energy to one point, and that point gets hot, and then we're going to collect the energy from there. So such energy can heat a fluid, and the heated fluid, you could take a bath with it, or you could make power with it, or there are many other causes in between depending on how hot that fluid is.
There's always the question of why Cewa and not any of the other gazillion solar companies that are out there. Well, first of all, when people think of solar, they largely think of flat panel photovoltaic panels that you see on houses and all over the place. The problem with those is they take up a lot of area, and they also are highly inefficient. They only have about a 10 to 12% efficiency, whereas using the concentrating power directly with a PV cell, we can probably get it up to about 35–40%. So that's one big reason. The other thing is that the space of one of our units is maybe a 20 by 20 area for a complete unit. To get a comparable amount of energy from PV panels, you would need the size of a ranch-style home to be able to get that amount of energy. Energy costs have historically been very unpredictable. With this product, you are locking in the price of your energy, and at a very competitive rate. And that's why it can be so compelling both to established businesses and to remote areas of the world where it's very difficult to get the infrastructure for power into that area. I was brought in about a year after the company was formed to take this technical idea and figure out a way to make a business out of it so we could actually bring it to the people that need it in the world, and in such a way that it would be easy to install these units, easy to maintain them, easy to operate them. So you really don't need a lot of heavy lift equipment or anything like that to assemble a unit. It's something that you could do in a remote village in, say, India, or in a remote portion of the United States to power cell towers out in the middle of nowhere, things of that nature. When you use one of these units, you pay for it once. There are virtually no operating and maintenance costs for its 20–25 year lifetime. So you've fixed their energy costs at what they're paying today for the next 20 years.
Ben Franklin takes calculated risks in early stage companies, and we have a great process where we do a tremendous amount of due diligence when we're considering investments in startups. And when we met the Cewa team, we really recognized that there was a tremendous amount of experience, a great balance in terms of people who understood new technologies as well as developing a business and growing a business. We also looked at the market, looked at their business model, and felt that they had a tremendous product that was able to compete with fossil fuels. From a business standpoint, they really understand what they need to have the business growing at a rapid pace. And so having additional investment will really accelerate the growth and really get the product out there to make a difference in this world.